Hello, I'm Mike Parker, Managing Director at Minster Franchise. We're a management franchise involved in the commercial cleaning sector. Today I want to give you my first of top 5 tips to look out for when buying a franchise. So my top tip number 1 is ask awkward questions. Sounds a bit strange, but it's absolutely true. You have to feel comfortable when asking awkward questions. For example, previous failures. If you're evaluating a franchise to put your money into it, serious amount of money and time going forward, you need to understand about the track record of this business. Ask those questions. What are the previous failures you've had and why have those failures occurred? And keep digging. You need to understand exactly what's gone on. Was it the franchisee themselves that just wasn't suitable for the business? That could tell you something about their recruitment. Or is it a lack of support from the franchisor, that they weren't prepared to get in and help that franchisee when they needed their help most? Other things about asking awkward questions: discuss about the franchise renewal agreement process. How does that work? Are they going to charge you significant new fees going forward? Perhaps every 5 years you've got to pay significant monies again. It should be fairly nominal fees involved just for the legal process. What other options do you have at renewal? Is it an automatic right of renewal, or are you limited to perhaps say 2 or 3 going forward? These are key questions that you need to feel comfortable in asking. Some businesses will also, some franchisor businesses will also have significant other income streams, not just off the service fee from your trading. You need to understand those other income streams, because a franchisor that's only going to make money from your trading is in a fairly unique position. If they've got a whole lot of other ancillary income streams, for example from materials that you may use, it could be things like that you're forced to use certain suppliers. If you have vehicles and things, you have to get them from certain dealerships. So the key here is transparency. Make sure you understand what the picture is, you've asked the key questions, and you understand. You can then decide whether that's right or wrong for you. That's the key thing, but transparency is absolutely paramount, and a good franchisor will be more than comfortable to answer all those sort of questions for you. Also, one of the key things you need to understand, and again it will feel like an awkward question, but get used to it, is this a real business? In that when you come to sell, when you've done your period of time, whether that's 5, 10 or 20 years or so, when you come to sell, is there a business to sell? Some franchisees, that's pretty obvious, and there's a good business there. You can look and see what's on the market already. Some franchise businesses, the day you decide to leave, the business is worth nothing because the franchisor holds all the key elements of control, and you've built up nothing of value. Now, that may be fine if you're paying a very nominal sum to start the business, but actually if you're investing serious amounts of money, you would expect to be building a business of worth. So that's my top tip number 1. Ask awkward questions, feel comfortable about it. Check out my other videos in this series, top 5 tips for others to have a look at. Thank you very much.